Hey guys, welcome back. I am working on finishing up this bathroom. It's pretty much already finished, but we did end up changing the light cover. We went to Lowe's yesterday and went ahead and bought the glass one that I wanted for in here. And I do like it because it does not hide any of the lighting, so it's still nice and bright in here. And then I also grabbed some new little fixtures for the cabinet doors. I'm repainting the cabinets right now because I gave them a good wipe down and they definitely just needed to be recoated. So I'm not sure if this is even the same coat of paint. I'm hoping it is, but I'm going to repaint them anyway in this color. It seems to be like a little slightly yellower than the original, but that's okay. And then on this side, when I originally painted it, it was peeling like where the toilet paper holder was. So I just went ahead and scraped all that off, peeled it off, and I'm going to repaint it today. So that way this cabinet will be complete, and I'll install the new handles. It's a nice little silver color. These were what it had, so it's gonna look a lot better. Alright, that's how it looks with the finished paint. It's still drying, but I went ahead and installed the new handles and they fit almost perfectly. The holes were a little bit off, but that's how it looks all finished. Then with the same paint, I am slowly starting to work on our cabinets, repainting them as well. I gave them the first coat. I'm letting it dry to see if I need any more coats. I have not bought the actual fixtures. I went ahead and took those off as I was painting. I have to rebuy these because I couldn't remember while we were at the store how many handles we needed and how many of the little drawer, the round ones we needed. So now that I took those off, I'll be able to take a note of what to buy next time. So like these, it's the same thing. I had spray painted them with a metallic silver color. These kind of don't look too bad, but it does look kind of cheap and you can tell it's been painted. So I'm just gonna buy some new ones in like a silverish color to replace them all together, and then the cabinets will look good as new. And I still have to paint this bathroom. As you can see, it's still the blue color. I want to paint it the same color that I painted the kids' bathroom over there. So I think that will look nicer in this bathroom. The blue doesn't look bad at all, but I just feel like the bathroom could look a lot lighter. You can see up there I have the same light fixtures, and up here too as the one in the kids' bathrooms. That's why I wanted to change it so that they all matched with each other. So what I have left for this bathroom is to paint the whole thing, but I do have to go and buy more paint, so I won't be able to do that today. And there's not much to do in our bathroom besides we have to fix a problem with our bathtub and then just give everything a really good cleaning. Clean out our closet in here, our little storage closet. I have to get rid of a bunch of stuff in there, and that'll be it for here. Then I've also finished shampooing the carpets in the whole entire house. Yesterday was my son's room, the last one that I had left. So I got majority of the stains out. There was just a couple little ones. I don't know what these are, but I have like this, for example, maybe like crayon or marker or something. It does not come out, so I'm going to have to scrub those a little bit harder with a toothbrush or something. But we also worked on decluttering my son's room. Not sure if I showed a video. I'm pretty sure I did, of how his room looked before. And so we cleaned up a lot of stuff. All of this was covered in stuff, trash and toys, and the bird cage was in here. We took all of that out. We moved the birds outside, and so right now he just has a little corner here of things that he wants to keep when we move, but we're not sure where we're putting it for now. And all of this is cleared out, so that is what his room is looking like. We are going to leave the paint that is our, like that design, we're going to leave it up to whoever buys our house to repaint this wall, or maybe they have a son or they want to turn it into an office or something. I thought it would be a cool design just to keep instead of painting over it. So the only wall that's left to paint on this whole room is the back wall, because we never did paint that. So I'll probably paint that with white just to like get any scuffs off the wall or any dirtiness. I don't think we have any of this gray color left, so we're just gonna paint it in white. But the walls look good as is, the ones that were painted, so I don't really want to mess with those. And his room is looking a lot more decluttered, so eventually we'll have to get rid of this stuff on the floor just to kind of stage the home a little bit better. Clean up all the stuff that is up here, and I think we're gonna get rid of that cabinet because it has a broken drawer, and right now it's just being used to hold like toys and random things just to get it off the floor. But that's what his room is looking like now. Just needs a couple finishing touches. We don't have to replace any blinds in this room. It's just really painting this back wall and getting the rest of the stuff picked up and getting the things off the wall as well, the art, stickers and stuff. So his room is pretty much almost done as well. It's just little last minute things, nothing really to fix in here. We're in the middle of homeschool right now. For our living room, we got rid of a couch, so you can see here I kind of made that like a little reading area, the recliners back there, and then I put one of our side tables and some candles there. So I think that's a perfect little cozy spot next to the fireplace. And then still got to clean up, we're trying to organize this closet, but that leaves just this couch over here. And it's a little bit better. It makes the living room look a lot bigger now without that extra couch, because we have all this space. The recliner used to be over here, and so now that we got rid of that couch, we just have like that large open space. And I guess that's just like an extension of the living room. We use this area right here as our dining room, and we have a really big living room, but technically that room over there is like extra space. I feel like it could be like an office space or just an extra little lounging area. And I have to work on what I'm doing here is pulling out the things in this closet, getting rid of a bunch of stuff, seeing what we're keeping out of here and what we're not keeping, trying to get stuff off the floor. I like to have it nice and clean and empty, because that's just an extra storage area, so we have to declutter some there. And I also, before actually listing our house, I'd like to organize this TV stand, maybe purchase something so that we could put the games and stuff in so they're not visible like that, or just put the games away in boxes and ready to pack up and leave, because it just looks messy how it is now. And that is pretty much it. So I'll just finish our bathroom. I'll have to show you a video once we actually paint our bathroom. This is another thing I wanted to work on today. We bought this yesterday. This is to clean the outside siding. So I'm going to try it out and see if it works. It says 0 scrub, but what I'm going to do is apply it and then let it sit for a while and go back over with I'm going to see how it works on its own. But I also want to pressure wash it. So we have a lot of like algae and mildew growing on our siding, especially on the back of the house where the sun doesn't really touch it. So I have to show you that and let you know if this product does work or not. So I'm going to try to get that done today. So I will be outside later and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so I'm outside checking out the house. So for the most part, the siding really gets dirty on the back of the house, but I've noticed over the years, we've been in this house for 7 years, and just now is when I'm noticing the front of the property getting a little bit dingy, a little bit dirty. You can really see it on the white paneling here on the siding. So we're gonna have to do the front of the house. This side of the house is really not that bad. It has some little parts where I could get cleaned, like right here, but it's really not as bad. I'll show you how the back looks. The back is where we get like the most shade during the day, and it's where it really gets dirty, and it's all we've really cleaned ever since we've been here. I'm trying to wait till our AC kicks off because it's really loud, but it's very windy out here today too. So you can see the back of the house is a lot more dirty, and then especially on the white siding, it has like a really dark brown, like you can scrape it off. And I have power washed this. We have like a little cheap power washer or pressure washer that I have cleaned this with before, but of course it comes back. So you can see I kind of started pressure washing a little bit, but then on the top where I couldn't reach anymore, you can see how dirty it looks. Let's get over here where it's the worst. So over here in this little corner, I did pressure wash it. Some is starting to come back, and then like here in this spot is really bad on the white siding, on the white paneling in the bottom. You could kind of see where I tried to pressure wash, but it just was not coming off at all. So I'm hoping this product really works. It has like these orange stains and brown stains. So like this little corner is the worst for some reason, but I do want to get the whole side of the house nice and clean. Like right down here, it's like pretty white up here, but then when you get to the bottom, you start seeing the, I don't know what it is. It's like a combination of mold and like that green algae. You can see it there. So I want to get this whole house nice and clean. It looks really pretty and bright when it's nice and cleaned. All we've done in the past is pressure wash. We've never actually tried a product like this, so I got it all connected up. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. In the directions, it pretty much just says to spray it and leave it as is. And then it says if like for really tough stains that you can try it again after 24 hours after it has completely dried. I'll read over the directions again just to make sure I got that right. So it sounds like I shouldn't have to pressure wash at all after I put this. So I think this is what we have, the vinyl siding. So let's see if it works. I am not sure. I'm going to go ahead and try it out and we'll see the difference. Let's take this little corner as our before video, and then I'll be able to spray it down and then check it out how it looks after. And then another area I want to compare is over here. So all the dirtiness that you see up there, I'd like to get kind of a before and after shot. This down here is where I've already pressure washed, and it still could use some more cleaning, so hopefully this product works. But up here it has not been touched by the pressure washer at all, so we will see how this product works. So that's how I'm going to judge it to see if it works or not. This little corner, which I feel like is the worst one, and then over there. I don't know if this will be enough to do our whole house either. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to get this back wall at least done first. Then I can judge to see how many more of these bottles I have to buy in order to do the whole house. Look at that spider. So let me get this side of the house done, and then I think the hose will reach the side of the house too. Let's see how much product we got left. So far I got the whole back of the house heavily sprayed. Still got a little bit of product left. I'll show you how much is left. So I'm going to try to do this side of the house since it's not so bad. And then we'll have to definitely buy another bottle of this for the front of the house and then the other side. So if you can see that, that's how much product is left. So should be plenty to go ahead and try to get this side, at least where the spots are appearing, and get it done. The siding down here is pretty good. It does have a little bit down here, and we got to put these panels back together too. The wind blew them apart, but I'll get this done right now, and I think that'll be the rest of it. Alright, the bottle is empty. It was just enough to do this whole back of the house plus this side, and then I went back over to this side and just used up the last of the product. I'm seeing a little bit of areas that are lightening up already, but not too huge of a difference. Okay, looking at this again, I'm probably not going to be pressure washing tomorrow. So it says to apply the product. In 24 hours you start seeing results. 72 hours it continues working. So we're just gonna have to wait. This is gonna have to be one of those videos where I just continue it. So I guess I will give it the full 72 hours before bringing out my pressure washer and trying to spray anything that the product has left behind. So this is just how it's looking. Still pretty much the same. I felt like just the act of spraying this stuff on there has lightened it up a little bit, but we'll be able to definitely tell in a couple days. So that'll be the end of this video, and I'm gonna have to grab another one of these. Depending how good this ends up working, I'll get another one for the front of the house and the other side of the house. But at least we got this checked off my to-do list for today. We'll be back on the part 2 of this specific video and see the results after 72 hours.